Hello, welcome back to the garden sessions. This is garden sessions number 2. This week I'm in the garden so you can actually see the garden. This is Angie's fantastic garden. Nobody's been in here at all. Don't think anybody's been in here. People might have kind of crept in, but Angie's been doing wonders in the garden, growing veg. So that's all that's going on there. So again, I've got three songs this evening. One of them is a completely new one. Never been heard before. I'm going to start with something that I know fairly well, but this one's never made it onto an album either. It's called Anyway. I know some people know these songs and they're probably singing along in harmony out there. There will come a time soon, I hope, where we'll be able to do more of that, getting together and singing in harmony. This is called Anyway. What I think I'm trying to say, however inarticulate, inelegant, as I'm feeling overwhelmed. Eventually, when I'm feeling less at sea, I'll harness some resilience, some borrowed confidence anyway. Saying doesn't make it so, we've got so far to go. Oh, let it go. Ooh, let it go. 'Cause we're always the last to know. Anyway. Anyway, I've forgotten my words. Anyway, I have completely forgotten the words. And it's completely live. Oh no, can I edit this together? Just make a cup of tea or something? Anyway, random thoughts will penetrate the corners of my worried mind from every time I need to meditate. But every time I can't prevent my monkey mind from crashing through the canopies of evergreens anyway. Take a moment to switch from fast to slow. Oh, let it go. Ooh, let it go. 'Cause we're always the last to know. Anyway. And anyway, self-delusion is a state. No need to hyperventilate or vacillate anyway. Saying doesn't make it so, we've got so far to go. Oh, let it go. Ooh, let it go. 'Cause we're always the last to know. Anyway. 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 Oh, I hope you can forgive me. That's shocking. Yeah, so that's for anybody experiencing lockdown as a bit overwhelming. A couple of my friends and relatives very much having hard times at the minute. That's for you. So I'm going to sing a completely new song. This is Flying Without a Safety Net. This is a song that I wrote this week. We were down at Ennerdale Lake at the weekend, and everybody else was. Everybody in West Cumbria was as well, and it was fantastic seeing like young families and the kids probably getting their first go in the lake. So there was one particular group we were watching, and it was the dad taking his two kids into the water. And it just reminded me of all the things that we used to do when we were kids living up here in West Cumbria, because that's exactly what my dad used to do. My dad's not well at the minute; he's in hospital, and so when I was driving up to hospital on Monday, I was thinking about all of these kind of things, seeing the kids with their dad, and what a gift fatherhood is to people, and just feeling really sad that my dad's in hospital. So I wrote this song. He might even be listening to it. He might even have found his way onto YouTube in the hospital, because he's that kind of person. So yeah, this is a new song. This is called My Father is a God. And I'm going to use my little shruti box. That's what the droning sound is. I can get it to work. My Father is a God. He's built like Atlas. He carries the world on his shoulders. My Father is a God. He strides with purpose. He carries me on his shoulders. And he leads me through the waters of this dark, forbidding lake. He shows me where to place my feet. My Father is a sage, a true philosopher. He thinks his way out of corners. My Father is a sage, he never stops learning. Ideas are the fuel that feed his mind, and he shows me right from wrong if I would only listen. He shows me how to use my head. And you may say your dad is wonderful, and in his steps you've trod, but I say he can't be a patch on mine, because my Father is a God, you know. My Father is a singer of the old songs. He croons the evening down to gentle rest. My Father is a singer and a wordsmith. A poem is always forming on his tongue, and he shows me all the beauty that this cruel world can offer. He shows me how to find my voice. And you may say your dad is wonderful, and in his steps you've trod, but I say he can't be a patch on mine, because my Father is a God, you know. My Father is a God. He's built like Atlas. He carries the world on his shoulders. My Father is a God. He strides with purpose. He still carries me on his shoulders. He still leads me through the waters of this dark, forbidding lake. He shows me how to plant my feet. That's for you, Dad. Love you. So I'm going to finish off with Actually, I have to tell you the story as well, because we moved all the choirs online, and last night Dad rang it at like just like about 25 past 8, just like 5 minutes before Mouthful Voices was due to finish, and so Angie took the call because we don't get to, you know, trying to talk to him while he's in hospital, and she thought it'd be great to just invite him into the choir, and it was just that part of the evening where we're singing, like, you know, what song do we want to sing at the end, and we just chosen to sing Lean on Me. So it was beautiful 5 minutes last night I couldn't have wished for, where we all got to sing Lean on Me to my dad from his hospital bed. It was also the first time been properly Zoom bombed, so it's really glad that I was Zoom bombed for the first time by my father from a hospital bed. I'm impressed. So I'm going to finish off with a song that's got a chorus. You can join in with it. This is one off an album that was out a while ago now, called Work Less, Buy Less, and this is the track called Work Less. So yeah, if you're finding yourself if you're finding one of the things that this whole situation inspires you to do, if you're forced to work less, or maybe you're buying less, maybe this is one of the ways that we can begin to redress this kind of balance. And I'm really missing Paul Susans at this kind of moment, because he'd be putting a really funky bass line on this. It'd be going something like... And there's a chorus. Don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever-increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. Don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever-increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. This spiral of seduction has got us in her spell. She's had our friends for quite a while, now she's got us as well. Cheap deals in magazines have us in their thrall. We sacrifice our labor in exchange for nothing at all. Oh no, just because it's what you want don't mean that you gotta have it. Go out and grab it, step back, take a breath, have a rest in time. You come to doubt it, you live without it, don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever-increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. Don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever-increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. And upgrade to your lifestyle, your own unique birth chart. Subscription to the internet, another credit card. Envoys of avarice, ambassadors of greed, they all line up to sell you junk that none of us really need. Oh no, just because there's money off don't mean that you gotta have it. Go out and grab it, step back, take a breath, have a rest in time. You come to doubt it, you live without it, don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever-increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. Don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever-increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. How did we get in this mess, and how do we get out? Consumed by consumerism, too scared to go it out. No matter how much you spend, it will never satisfy, 'cause the only stuff worth having is stuff that you can't buy. Oh no, just because there's money off don't mean makes you richer. Do you get the picture? Resist. Step outside the swirling tide. It's a spiral of disaster, spinning faster. Don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. Don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. Don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. Don't get caught in the spiral. If you want to work less, buy less. It's an ever increasing circle to keep the fat cats in business. Thank you very much. That's it for one more week. That was Garden Sessions number 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Do post a comment. Do like the YouTube channel if you're doing that kind of thing. I don't really know how to do this, but yeah, like, subscribe, buy me a coffee, buy an album off the website, and see you soon. See you next week, in fact, for another Garden Sessions. Thanks. Bye.